Okay, so now we're going to continue on with the second example that we have about plotting points. So this time, the equation that they gave us is y equals x squared. So remember, in this section, they are making the assumption that you have no idea what the picture should look like just by giving the equation without plotting points. So some of you may be able to look at this equation and automatically know, hey, this is a quadratic, and the picture that it should make when we graph it is a parabola. But remember, they're going to make this assumption that you have no idea what it is. So once again, we're going to plot this by plotting points. So I'm going to go ahead and make that chart again. All right. So remember, we need to choose some values for x so that we can figure out what our y is going to be. This time I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to try some negative values as well as some positive ones. So I'm going to plug in -2. All right. So remember, in order to find the y coordinate, you need to plug in -2 everywhere you see an x in this equation. So I'm going to plug that in. So y equals -2 squared. All right, when you square a negative, remember that's positive. So -2 squared equals 4. So that tells me that that corresponds to the point -2, 4. All right, I'm going to go ahead and try and 0 for my next point. So I'm going to plug in 0 for x. So remember, I'm going to plug that in everywhere I see an x in that equation. So 0 squared is 0. So that tells me that corresponds to the point 0, 0. And I'm going to try one more. So I'll try +2 this time. So I'm going to say y equals 2 squared, and that gives me +4. So that corresponds to the point 2, 4. Okay. So once again, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to graph it. All right. So let me do this so we can see our points. All right. So I've got some grid paper. I'm going to go ahead and draw an x and y axis. All right, so remember this first point is -2, 4, so that tells me I'm going to go to the left 2, and I'm going to go up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to go ahead and plot that point. All right, my next point is 0, 0. So I'm going to go ahead and plot that. No work, it's at the origin. And the last point I'm going to do is at 2, 4. So that tells me I'm going to go to the right 2, and I'm going to go up 4. 1, 2, oops, I don't need to draw those there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go ahead and plot that point. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and connect those. Okay. So mine's not perfect, but we can definitely tell that that is a parabola. All right. Awesome. So let's go ahead and check out the solution. Yep, there we go. So you can tell, as you can see in the solution, you can plot as many points as you want. In fact, you can plot as many points until you pass out. Generally, I typically try to plot between 2 and 5 points. I find that that's typically enough, but you can go on for as many as they ask for, or as many as you feel you need until you can see the general shape of the picture you've been asked to draw. So it's completely and entirely up to you. Okay, awesome.